having a good time? I can't hear you. Are you guys having a good time? We thank you. Thank you guys for coming out and joining the show. We still got plenty of action, including this following one-on-one contest. Introducing first, from the streets and wherever he may roam, weighing 215 pounds, Homeless Jimmy.
And what we have on deck, Fist Combat fans, is an international dream contest. As Homeless Jimmy, a king of the deathmatch, makes his way for a huge one-on-one contest.
Homeless Jimmy doing the international idiot salute by spitting in a goddamn pandemic. What a fucking idiot as he head towards the fucking ring, spitting perhaps some goddamn vile germs. I can't believe we have to cover this once again, Ryan Kidd, that people are actually this fucking stupid.
He's a homeless maniac.
Wrestling environment.
It's in his name, Homeless Jimmy. The man clearly doesn't care about his own body. He doesn't care about the well-being of his opponents.
Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 220 pounds, Kikutaro.
You talk about the credentials of Homeless Jimmy, but take nothing away from his opponent. Internationally known, straight from Japan, now residing in Las Vegas, Nevada, Kikutaro is known around the world for his unique style. And this man looks to get into the ring with one of the most renowned deathmatch workers of the past 2 decades. But what is his strategy getting into the ring with a man who knows no bounds?
Kikutaro, a resident of Las Vegas. Right, kid, I may have trouble hiding my bias as a hometown boy of Las Vegas, Nevada myself. I like to refer to that state as a Nevada Idol.
Call it what you will, but what we have ahead of us and before us, Fist Combat fans, whether you're joining us from Japan, joining us from the United States, Mexico, or afar, we thank you for viewing what we have deemed an international dream contest.
Reminding you fans, once again, watching the live stream here at home or on your computer or perhaps on your mobile device, please donate to our competitors today at Venmo, at Fist Combat TV.
Again, Homeless Jimmy, Kikutaro, both putting their lives on the line for Drive-In Wrestling 2 for the fans viewing online at facebook.com/FistCombatTV. For the fans viewing live from an undisclosed location, but Kikutaro may have put himself into an even worse situation, and now he's got some words for Homeless Jimmy in the ring.
I have no mask about 20 years ago, so I'm a Jimmy. Fuck him up, Jimmy. So my name is
Kikutaro whispering secrets here.
I think he revealed his real name to Homeless Jimmy, and there might be some familiarity between the two. But the games are not going to work for Homeless Jimmy, who's here to fight, and he's not in the ring often, but when he is, he's ready. But Kikutaro, a man who is in the ring often, who does know what he's doing in the ring on a routine basis, that man has strategy. And I talked about his unique style, his unique offense. His best offense this afternoon, Anthony Idol, may perhaps just be a good defense.
Well, he is trying to stay on his bicycle early, as I've never seen any competitor bail out of the ring in such a fashion. I'm going to take notes, perhaps steal that exit myself, Ryan Kidd.
Well, the Fist Combat World Champion, I know you're not a coward, but call me a coward if it means not going through what we're seeing on the outside of the ring.
Homeless Jimmy, no stranger to dumpster diving, as Kikutaro brings the offense to Homeless Jimmy here today at Fist Combat.
We're in Homeless Jimmy's literal backyard, as we are now taking the action to the streets outside. We saw it at the beginning of the afternoon with the bloody affair between Dirty Ron McDonald and Guy Cool, but we may right now be topping the violence. Fist Combat fans, I hope you're ready. Maintain social distancing on the outside if you are watching live, but the action might just be coming your way.
Ladies and gentlemen, you don't have to possess the arms of an angel. You can donate to a hungry wrestler like Homeless Jimmy today by donating at Venmo at Fist Combat TV.
But I think Homeless Jimmy, see, this is the thing a lot of people may not know about Homeless Jimmy. I think he might, I don't know him personally, not many people do. I'm personally afraid to get too close to the guy because he smells, but I think this man enjoys being homeless. Homeless Jimmy has been around he's been homeless for 20 years. I mean, in this day and age, especially given what's going on with quarantine, this man, he should be flying full unemployment. Why? He's just outright being irresponsible, but that is his MO. Irresponsibility is the name of the game for a guy like Homeless Jimmy. When it comes to brutality, when it comes to in-ring offense, he trades blows with the best of them, and Kikutaro is certainly among that class.
Kikutaro delivering up a serving of right hands.
Real kick, cover here.
A little bit of ring awareness displayed by Kikutaro as he gets a foot on the ropes when Homeless Jimmy went for a cover right there.
We all know that Kikutaro is a funny guy, but take nothing away from him. He's a legend of the sport, competing against the likes of Jushin Thunder Liger. The man has wrestled in New Japan Pro Wrestling, Dragon Gate, all over the peninsula and the country of Japan. He's wrestled all over the United States, and he's made a name for himself in doing so. This man is synonymous with Japanese wrestling. This man is synonymous with comedy wrestling. This man is synonymous with wrestling in general, and he might be beaten here, but able to get that right shoulder up just in the nick of time.
Near fall, Homeless Jimmy getting a little bit frustrated here in this matchup with Kikutaro.
But how could you not be? You can't really tell. I mean, that is a benefit of the mask. Not very many people may know, but Kikutaro, you can't tell when he's in much pain because of the facial covering. I mean, is that a facial covering or is that his real face? I still don't know.
Well, be that as it may, Ryan Kidd, a number of competitors have made the mistake of thinking they're in for a little bit of light work when they have a matchup. They see their name on the chalkboard or on the card against Kikutaro. They stand there across the ring thinking it's all going to be fun and games. But meanwhile, Kikutaro, a veteran, absorbing punishment from legends in this sport. And as you can see today, he's been in control most of the matchup.
Of course, I was going to say, not only absorbing punishment, dishing it out, as right now, Homeless Jimmy might be headed home, and it might not be a far journey, but he might be sent home with a loss in his Fist Combat debut.
Oh.
Able to get the boot up in the corner there. Another might be creating the distance he needs to rebuild some momentum here.
Listen, I don't mean to get super duper deep cut, but before Kikutaro...
Wait, here we go, the referee's involved!
Oh. As again, I was going to illuminate, Kikutaro was a deathmatch competitor before becoming Kikutaro.
Well, the referee certainly...
Oh my goodness! Homeless Jimmy with an attempted run off the second rope. I did not see that coming, and neither did Kikutaro. Kikutaro sent reeling to the outside right now.
And that is that innovative offense and not into the vehicles of the fans who paid their hard-earned money to view drive-in wrestling too. As we'd like to thank, again, everyone joining us live, whether it's in your cars or from a safe distance, as well as those joining us online as we bring to you an international, now hardcore dream match in the form of Homeless Jimmy and Kikutaro.
Oh. Kikutaro heading for higher ground here as Homeless Jimmy is now once again in control in this matchup.
And this is where Homeless Jimmy's at home, if you will. The more that they stay outside the ring, the more damage that he's going to be able to inflict on Kikutaro in unfamiliar territory and potentially wear him down for a victory.
Short jab from Kikutaro.
This is not what you want to do with Homeless Jimmy.
Looks like they're trading blows, Ryan Kidd.
I think he might be the best pure striker in Fist Combat history.
Homeless Jimmy hits the ropes.
Wasn't
Kikutaro
enough.
ducking a shot. German suplex release.
The momentum took Jimmy off his feet, and the balance, the loss of balance, allowed Kikutaro to get underneath And with a huge release German suplex, might have Jimmy positioned.
Kikutaro now in control, the road safety cone in place, that being the element that Homeless Jimmy introduced, and you would think that that would be the thing that he'd most want to control.
Oh my God, and those things are not soft. Think what you will about an orange traffic cone, but those things are sturdy, and that thing was about 4 feet tall as Kikutaro, oh my God, driven face first, cover here, 2, hit 3. Homeless Jimmy picks up a big victory over Japanese legend Kikutaro.
Homeless Jimmy!
Homeless Jimmy are your victor here today with an elevated impaler-style DDT on Kikutaro. Kikutaro landing on top of that road cone. My goodness, he is in worse for wear shape as he heads towards the backstage area. Homeless Jimmy letting the folks at home know that he is our victor here today. And Fist Combat will be right back after these messages.